Hello, and welcome to today's recording of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. We are going to do sequence 6 today, and it is day number 80 of our march to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. 20 days to go, and we'll be all up in it. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. Today, we're actually going to talk about the era that the game is set in, along with the Shroud that I mentioned yesterday. Um, and when we talk about the era specifically in these terms, I was originally going to go with the Industrial Revolution because that's kind of what we're seeing. We're seeing all these the introduction of the internal combustion engine. We're seeing all these techniques like smelting of steel and other things like that. But when I looked into it, most historians consider the Industrial Revolution to have ended at the end of what was it? It was the 1830s, and this is set in 1868. So I felt that that wasn't a fair assessment of the time period of this game. So instead, I chose to talk about what is called the Victorian Era, which we'll get into details later. First, what we're going to talk about is that Shroud, because I don't want to leave you guys hanging with from Shroud number 2, which is what we talked about yesterday and is in within this game, and Shroud number 1, which was essentially a prototype. So we're going to start with talking about the Shroud. Alright, so we know we are on to the next sequence, number 6.
What have we here?
Boiler, this dredge character's meddling will be the death of us. He was loitering around the exchange today, asking far too many questions about the bank. Should he discover my plan, you will face a far worse fate than losing your job. Signed, Plutus.
So this Plutus is Starrick's banker, I wager Dredge will lead me to him.
While you're out and about, do attempt not to destroy modern medicine or the London transportation network.
Don't make me laugh.
Innocent lives hang in the balance. They depend on this city.
I'm not the one who let Lucy Thorne walk away.
A mistake I intend to rectify immediately.
So while we are discussing this, I believe we're going to check out what that is. We're going to talk again about we're going to lead with Evie like we did yesterday, but for the life of me, I am not sure what Evie mission we need to do because there is, of course, 2, and then tons of Jacob missions. Let me see which one is which. We gotta check on this one. It's called One Good Deed. Now, is that the one? I believe this is the one that we're gonna start with. Yes, that's the one we're gonna start with.
I need a wee bit of advice.
And we can't switch on the train. Cool. Alright, so where is the safe? Right there. Alright, let's get off the train. Yeah, that's the other Evie. Hey, there's that dude that we saved in the one plate and at Starrick's house when we killed Brewster. There we go. Should we just follow the train? You think we can switch up here? Nope. Alright, so let's talk about this other Shroud of Eden. It was a prototype created by Consus. I swear there's a I thought another guide, but oh, that's painful. Hi.
That's it! I'm coming over there!
Since y'all think you can... Did I land right in the middle of a... Ouch. You and your butcher knife. Oh, here we go. Brass knuckles double. That one looked painful. Alright, this kid I thought had some... Oh, I guess the kid ran off. Oh well, let's check his upgrades and then do a swap. Oh, this is what I wanted. Yep, let's give these guys pistols, because they need pistols. And we need to be able to make more money. Pull take, bomb upgrade, hallucinetic upgrade. I think we're going to leave it just... Actually, no, we're going to pick up this voltaic upgrade. And then we'll look into upgrading the two of them. I noticed that, and I don't know if anyone else has noticed this yet, but Evie and Jacob share money. Just want to share that. What is his... Yeah, that's actually probably a good idea. And then combo, or yeah, let's automatically take somebody down. Level 6. Now we'll check out the weapons. Oh cool, that opened up all the skills. That's a craft item, and then we're up to 7. So, looks like we're sticking with the steel knuckles. I don't know why I did it that way. Oh, staying with that gauntlet. Nope. Switching belts. Alright, let's swap over to Evie and then check out her stats. Let's start with skills. Stealth or Knife Master? I think we're going to go with Stealth. And then I don't think we can do anything else because we have all the singles, which is cool. Alright, let's move on. Oh, silly criminal. You're a blighter. I mean, not a blighter. You're a frickin' rook. Do something about it. Ooh, that was pretty cool. Not running. Come get me. Oh, I love that cane sword. She's a beast. Beast with that cane sword. So Consus would make this Shroud of Eden, this prototype shroud, in an unknown time during the Isu era. He'd use it. He would create it as combat medical equipment during the War of Unification. When he became aware of his impending death, he'd transfer his consciousness into the Shroud. Eventually, the Shroud would become known as the Golden Fleece and was recovered by Jason and the
Not
Argonauts.
build a single bus for you criminals.
Well, you'll do as we say, Bailey. Or we're gonna have to pay you and your family a visit.
You leave them be.
Hey! After him!
Come on. Come on!
Come on, horsey. Wow, this thing can't steer this to save my life.
Come on!
Like, good driving.
There you are. Get off the road! There you go. Wall there.
Of course she did. Back here, Edward.
Atta girl.
All right.
Take deep breaths. They're gone.
Not for long.
Here now.
They'll hurt my kids. They'll I don't know what I'm doing. My kids.
Grow up, man. Stop being a ballin'
Tell me
baby.
why you've got the blighters after you.
The city's been turned upside down since Attaway Transport and the Milner Company went belly up. With no one to fill their shoes,
Go
the
on.
gangs made their move.
Well done, Jacob.
As is Bailey, the only omnibus builder in the city, they are demanding that I work for them. I know good men who want to form a united transport company. What is it they say in America? For the people, by the people? That is our intention for the London General Omnibus Company. But those thugs got hold of the deed to Attaway Transport. We need it to begin our company.
Mr. Bailey, I am Miss Fry. Consider me an ally to your cause.
Oh. Why are we stopping here? That's a stronghold that we're not going to deal with. Out of way. Yeah, you died first, mate. So, this would be the shroud that would be used to attempt to reanimate Brutus in 42 BC. Eventually, it'd come into the typical history style here. Expect me to mispronounce some of these names as they are in Italian. I think this might actually be French, though. I mean, oh, it should have been death. Whatever. Glad I upgraded some of her fighting techniques. Wow. So this shroud would come into possession of Geoffrey de Charnay during the mid-14th century. Renato Auditore would decide that the shroud would need to be hidden and use Monteriggioni. He used its well to hide the shroud. The Templars would eventually find the location of the shroud in 1454 and send Federico da Montefeltro to besiege the city. Mario Auditore would actually successfully repel the attack and thought the enemy and through an enemy spy. Is there a way down without dealing with that sharpshooter? No, there is not. Come on. Alright, fine. I'll find a different way down. An open window. Because we got Mario to talk about. Oh, we'll take the door. There we go. I need to get up. Stop talking. Need that guy to actually probably go that way. Got him. Okay, so after Mario successfully repelled the attack, he would learn from an enemy spy that it was all to try to get the shroud. And he would learn, well, let me say this again. It was not, he didn't learn right away that it was for the shroud. He learned that it was to try to find something underneath Monteriggioni. Go out. I'm going the wrong way, I think. Not sure. Oh no, that is the right way. Alright, cool. So after finding out that there was something under Monteriggioni, he would start searching for it. It would actually be this search and where he lost his left eye. So there's a deal right there. Mario would have his brother Giovanni take it far away from Monteriggioni after finding out what it was, after finding it. In 1498, Petrotto Caldron would fall in love and have a child with Lucrezia Borgia. Though the boy would be deformed and expected to die, Petrotto would take him to Angdandella, where he would go to the home of Rinaldo Vitturi, knowing that he was guarding the shroud. Actually, we're gonna see if we can't free these children. Nine kids, 3 groups. Alright. Think we can do this? Actually, yeah.
What is she doing?
They got him! Cool! Is that... Wow, that was unexpected. Very unexpected. I'll take it though. Plunk.
Always bleeding for you.
There she is! You're boring!
Everything will be alright.
Blimey, what's going on? Thanks,
We're freeing you. Silly, silly children.
I'll be right back.
You're not forgetting up, ain't you? A woman has sneaked in!
Don't fret, children.
That worked. I'll take it. Those guys shot that, shot the boss, and it was smooth sailing after that. So Petroto would end up using the Shroud to heal his son, but he was executed for breaking the code, for breaking the Brotherhood's code. The creed, you should say. No, we all should say.
Any news?
Shroud would fall into somebody's hands. I'll tell you who in a second. The hands of Niccolo di Pitigliano. Sometime around the Battle of Agandello in 1509. In 1510, the assassin Francesco Vesello. Am I still going the right way? I am still going the right way. Francesco Vesello would be sent to kill him and retrieve the Shroud. Strangely enough, after Vesello struck a deadly blow, Pitigliano would try to use the Shroud to heal himself, but eventually, while trying to heal himself, the Shroud would turn against him and destroy his body.
I sent Roth's men a message. You and your family are safe.
You are blooming brilliant. The founding members of the London General Omnibus Company. Good, moral men. All of them. We'll have buses rolling before you know it. Thank you, Miss Fry.
My pleasure.
So that's essentially Jacob's issue. He thinks too hastily, too rashly, and then things just go belly up for him. Alright, so we're going to swap back over to Jacob, do Jacob's line until he has no more, just like yesterday. And then we'll do Evie's mission to continue her look for her Shroud. And then when it's all said and done, we'll go after our target. That way. It's a long way to go. So after the Shroud would destroy the body, it would not be seen again until Christmas Day of 1944, when it was purchased by Keith. What is Keith's last name? Scipione. Now that would be done in a restaurant in Milan, which at this point is a war zone. Is this just a boat? Yeah, it's a boat going through. So eventually, after that purchase, it would come into the possession of Alverano Grammatica. Most likely, it was staying within the Templars because Keith was a Templar, as was Alverano. Now, Alverano was the director for the Phoenix Project, which we will talk about later. We will talk about that the whole project. Over the next 3 years, Alverano, along with Isabel Ardant, who we have seen already in this game, and Violet DaCosta, who we have seen in this game already. Let's see what this is. They'd use it to communicate with Consus. And the way they did it was a very odd way. Basically, they would injure Violet and then use the Shroud to heal her. And they did this a few times, and the Shroud would be destroyed in 2014 during an assassin raid on the Phoenix Project's Persian laboratory. Have you not shot anybody yet? Want to wait for this guy to get in range. Now that should kill that captor, the leader or whoever it is. Is there anybody else we're missing here? No. Well, looks like all the rooks are dead now. There's not that many left, actually. Just those two and then two more. Alright, so 2 left. Over there. Done. how we go. Alright, so we're going to start Jacob's mission before we start talking about the era, this Victorian era that we are living in. And we're not going to talk about the Queen herself. We will talk about her, I believe, during sequence 9. So we will talk about Queen Victoria later.
Feud ends in blood.
I'll take one.
Here you go, sir.
I say we stop this goodwill towards strangers nonsense and focus on what London really needs. Solid leadership, whose hard work will raise everyone up to success. As go the titans of business, so goes the world.
Oi!
You weak fool. Get a job.
The best guards money can buy won't do Mr. Dredge any good.
Kid expected money. Man in a sandwich board.
Business at the bank.
Keep your eyes ahead of you and walk.
Come now. You are barking up the wrong tree, sir.
Uh-huh.
Now, wait a minute. I know that voice. Fry. Is that you? Fry!
Some sort of commotion.
This is confusing, isn't it?
Come now. You... Jacob, it's me, Sergeant Frederick Appeline.
Freddy.
Sergeant, undercover. There's to be a robbery at the Bank of England, I'm sure of it.
Robbery? It's a fortress.
The boys at the station thought I was joking. Wouldn't be so funny if it was their life savings.
Who's behind it?
That's confidential.
Oh, come on, Freddy. I can help you. Imagine the headlines. Thieves caught in the act. Abeline right all along.
Well, I suppose I can fill you in a little. Every fiscal quarter, a branch of the bank is robbed. Never the same branch. The thieves are supplied by Cockham merchants.
Thanks for the info, Freddy.
It's Sergeant. I'm keeping my eye on you.
Alright, so the Victorian era. Strictly speaking, this is the time period from when Queen Victoria ascended to the throne of England, which was on June 20th, 1837. And it would go until after the death. Oh, okay, hold on. Whoop. Back up the info train here. The Victorian era, which strictly speaking, started when Queen Victoria ascended to the throne of England, which was on June 20th, 1837, after the death of her uncle William IV. And it would last until her death on January 22nd, 1901. Regarding moral sensibilities, and political reforms, the period began with the passage of Reform Act in 1832. Where are we going now? That way? Way over there. That's a long way. There was a strong religious drive for a higher moral standards and would be led by the nonconformist churches, such as the Methodist and the evangelical wing of the Church of England. Britain would have the relative peaceful relations other great powers, except for when the Crimean War raged. The peace is often called Pax Britannia, maintained by the country's naval and industrial supremacy. That way. This supremacy would lead Britain to adopt the role of global police force, embarking on imperial expansion globally, particularly within Asia and Africa. This would make the British Empire the largest in history. Across the street here, no, I can't go diagonal. I gotta go across. Politically, the agenda was increasingly liberal, with numerous shifts in direction and gradual political, industrial reform, and the right to vote. Population of England and Wales would almost double from 16.8 million in 1851 to 30.5 million in 1901. Over the same time, Scotland would rise from 2.8 million to 4.4 million, though Ireland would decrease from 8.2 million to 4.5 million. This was mostly due to the Great Famine and immigration. They would immigrate out. You see a lot of Irish immigrants going to the United States in this time frame. Politically, the era would see Whigs and Conservatives bring the main parties throughout the end of the Labour Party, though by the end the Labour Party would form a distinct their own entity. They'd be completely distinct on their own by the end of the era. Can I zip line? There we go. Oh, I went too far on my notes. Ooh, we got a gang stronghold. Kill everybody, huh? Do I have any more dots? Nope. Come on, give me a... Thank you. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. I thought that guy up there was... Ooh, that was brutal! I don't care about the reinforcements. That was funny. I guess technically I didn't kill the leader undetected, huh? That'll work. Later in the era, unsolved problems relating to the Irish Home Rule, which was basically about the self-governing Irish movement. This would play a great role within the politics. Latter half of the period overlaps with the beginning of the Belle Epoque period within continental Europe, which was a period characterized by optimism, regional peace, and economic prosperity. The apex of colonial empires and technological, scientific, and cultural innovations. This is the period in time that I consider, for lack of a better term, the true dawn of the modern era. There's some places that would say that it started a couple hundred years before or so, probably along the lines of Industrial Revolution. But I think you could probably go back to about this time frame where modern, I wouldn't necessarily say modern sensibilities, but more modern techniques, and I guess really you could say ideas coming through. Because if my memory serves, the oh, now I'm drawing a blank on what it is that I'm thinking of. The tradition of the bride wearing a white gown started with Queen Victoria, but I speaking of that, there's an old nursery rhyme about something blue and the end of it says a sixpence in her shoe, and I literally bought a sixpence for my wife, and we still have it for our daughter. It's going to be a family heirloom. At least I hope so. But that's a little bit indulging into Mr. and Mrs. Nose, I guess.
If only I knew which shipment it was, and I could trace the weapons to their owner.
Capital idea, Freddy.
So that's essentially all the information that I have.
Docks. Now, where are the Cockham crates intended for Mr. Plutus?
That's essentially what I have for this sequence. And what we're going to do is we're going to play through the rest of the sequence, and since we still need to liberate all of London, we're going to go, depending on how long the story takes, and we're going to push it up to roughly that 2.5 hour mark that we've been seeing the last couple sequences by filling out the side areas. Oh, these guys are so brutal. Did it? Oh, it was. Oh! Is it this one?
Where the devil is it?
This is the first one you looked at, Jacob. Calm down. What if he was peeing by the barrel? Oh boy.
Tea. Maybe later.
It's funny, I know that the English are big tea drinkers, but I don't take Jacob as a tea guy. I just don't.
That's an extra special blend of tea, so don't... What did you do?
I did that.
Let's find what you're after. Move along, or I'll move you along.
Still, oh, there's two up there. Don't want to use that.
Crazy, isn't it?
Oh, that wasn't enough to do him? Whatever. That'll do. Now, I shouldn't have to take a look in this one. We should know by process of elimination that this is the one I'm looking for.
Hello.
I'd like to know what it is I'm looking for.
And now to wait for the crates to be retrieved.
Up we go.
Don't want them tea leaves turn to dust, do we?
Protect these crates. Any mistake will cost you dearly.
Keep your knickers on. We hear ya.
Good, because I ain't repeating myself.
It's a shame I can't stop in for a pint.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
Damn this fog.
That's why you have eagle vision, Edward. Or you're not Edward. Dang it. I do that all the time. I get him and Edward mixed up because their personalities are just so... I think they're so brash and they're very similar to each other. But Edward and Jacob are very, very far apart.
Scared of ghosts, are you? No, sir. Good, move on. We'll keep an eye on you.
Keep quiet!
Watch the road.
What are you doing? There you go. Thank you.
My dear sister thinks I'm destroying things. I'll show her how I settle accounts.
You have no idea what's going on, Jacob. I should have just kept running. Wouldn't be the first time I've had that accident. That kind of accident. Oh, they got out. Oh, I remember this part. I used to fail this part all the frickin' time.
Templars.
Climbing won't help you.
Ah yes, lead me to Mr. Plutus.
Yep, that's right. He comes back over. As long as he doesn't take a left, we're alright. Oh, that's too short. Oh, I need you to turn back round. I think I just got lucky. I think I just got very lucky. I got very lucky.
Weapons are here.
Same routine as before. The twopenny opens a vault, we robs it and leaves the money in his storehouse. Look sharp, the boys are waiting.
To the Bank of England.
Yeah.
That's gonna be scary.
Plutus is twopenny.
Alright, so which way do we go now? Or do we have no more Jacob missions already? Because that would be super quick. That is super quick.
Heard you were down at the Transit Authority. Not to worry, I left it in perfectly good shape before you got there.
What good is a key if you don't know what lock it opens?
I dare say Miss Thorne is in the same predicament.
Henry, Mr. Green, here, this is it.
This matches a casket owned by the Queen, kept in the Tower of London.
It's a fortress. I don't suppose you have any friends there?
A guardsman? If you can find him once you're inside.
I'll talk to you again when I have the shroud. Thank you for your help.
Right, yes. Good luck. Evie?
Those two have a very interesting relationship, and you don't see all of it without doing 100% of the sequences. And you have to do all the pressed flowers to get their quote-unquote end sequence. So, but I'm not going to tell you about it because it's brought up in the DLC, which we will do that instead.
Lots of guards. Predictable patrol routes. Thorn may already be inside. Better stick to the shadows.
Alright, here we go. Fewer than 5 guards. There we go.
The shroud is in a chest that matches the key. Find it and bring it to me.
Halt! Escort to the keys. Halt!
Who comes there?
The keys.
Whose keys?
Queen Victoria's keys.
Hers, Queen Victoria's keys, and all's well.
You're not with the Royal Guard. How many of you are there? Tell me.
Let me go. This is treason. Just you wait until I get out. There'll be hell to pay.
Alright, here we go. Let's start with the keys, shall we? I gotta talk to that guy if I'm... Oh no, still the master key. Alright.
Act naturally.
There's one. Alright. We're not ready for that yet. We want... What's the... That one. Because that's the unique kill. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go right to it.
You're one of Green's friends, aren't you? Thank heavens you've come.
That Thorn woman has Templars everywhere, disguised as guards.
I think I could pass as one of them long enough to sneak you inside, except the guards out here already know my face. We need to deal with them first. Meet me by the White Tower when you're ready.
Alright. Oh, this one we can do pretty quickly. Oh, it's time to leave. Alright, so how are we gonna get that guy? Oh wow. She's got an arm on her. Alright, so where's the other guy? Way over there. Turn around the Tower of London. Up and up and up. This place is huge. Huge. Yeah, probably. Since I'm already out here, or I should say since I'm already over here, I might as well see if I can help this guy out. Actually, he's not really needed. That's all right.
For God's sake, I wish they'd just... Is someone out there?
Yes, a friend.
Oh, that's good. Say, What's she doing here? God, Brennel.
Give me back my sword. Get it out of his neck. You have to kill them all. Anybody else?
Something's lurking.
Yes, I am. I think I can pick that lock, but I don't remember. Because I have the max.
Thank you. It's treason is what it is, and desecration of the chapel. Miss Thorne told me to be grateful they didn't kill me outright. The nerve.
She's after an object of great power. She cannot be allowed to steal it.
Not the crown jewels.
Something much more important.
We must stop her. I still have men loyal to me. I'll rally them.
Alright, now let's go, Oh, that's right, because I had the master key. Ha 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 ha. Totally forgot. Totally forgot. Excuse me.
That's all for the men out here. What's next?
Miss Thorne wants me captured. If she sees me in chains, she might let her guard down. Can you make it look convincing?
You mean pretend like you're my prisoner? I'll do my best, Mom.
So it's just the other way.
If we get too close, those Templars might realize I'm not one of theirs.
Then let's keep our distance.
Here we go. So many Templars. Where is she? She's upstairs.
Nice to see an assassin in chains for one. I wager you won't like what Miss Thorne has in store for you. I wager you won't like what Miss Thorne has in store for you.
Yeah, but I doubt Miss Thorne will like what I have in store for her.
There must be a hidden chamber. Look for a switch, a door, anything. Keep searching.
I found her wandering inside the walls, Mom. Thought you'd want to speak with her.
Welcome, Miss Fry. Do you care to tell me where the Shroud is? As you wish. I shall find it without your help. And then I'll strangle you with it. Watch her closely.
Ooh. Ooh.
So, you have murdered me after all. But what good will that do you? The Shroud isn't here.
You sought a tool of healing in order to extend your own power.
Not mine. Ours. You are so short-sighted. You'd hoard power and never use it, when we would better the condition of humanity. I hope you never find the Shroud. You have no idea what it truly can do.
Tell me then.
No.
Well, Lucy's dead. Now to get out of here.
I need to sound the alarm. You'd best get yourself away before I do. I'll hold off as long as I can.
Up the Tower of London. Ooh, I would love to just actually just see what this place is all about. Bye-bye. Bye, Felicia. Okay. Ooh, Master Assassin outfit.
Take this down. Then I want it sealed until you receive further orders. Miss Thorne. You supplied me with the means to secure London's future. The city thanks you. The Order thanks you. I thank you. But the Shroud can only be worn by one. Therefore, I hereby dissolve this partnership. I promise to endow you with an income into your old age. That is the most I can do. The Father of Understanding guide you. Yes, what is it?
Miss Thorne, sir.
What of her?
I'm sorry, sir. She is dead.
And the key? Where is the key?
There was no key found on her body, sir.
The Shroud will be mine, even if I have to raise hellfire to do it. Burn the letter.
Well, Crawford seems like a nice gent. All right. So let's take a look. There should be now. Yep, that's Jacob's final mission. So, since we have some time before the cutoff, let's take and do some missions. Some freeing of London. But the best way of doing that is... Didn't we climb this monolith before? No, I don't believe it was this one. Oh, while I'm syncing this, since we're going to be doing the burrows for a little bit, I will link in the description below the timestamp to where we start Jacob's assassination mission. Alright, which way do we go? This one? Suggested level 8. Probably shouldn't do these. But, you know. Pick up that viewpoint. It's over there. It's the best way down. Just a jump? No. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. There it is, right there. That background music is pretty cool. Looks to be a... Not a thing? Thought it was going to be a thing.
Easy.
Up we go. Climb, Evie. I think it's a Darwin mission. Don't want to deal with them. It's a bounty hunt. Templar hunt. Those aren't bad. Those are just murders. Bounty hunts aren't that great, at least for me, because I try to bring them back alive. Where are you? Over there.
Stop us! You gormless slackers! Freedom! Oi! Hello, help over here!
Would love to stay, but they're good for my health.
This isn't good. There we go. That fixed it. That fixed it. Guess we go this way.
Keep quiet, Mr. Fowler. Hush now.
for a quarter.
Let me go, will you?
Scream and it'll be your last.
This'll be my
Oi! What do you think you're doing? I'm busy here.
Keep quiet, Mr. Fowler.
These Niners are gonna.
Hush now.
Now let me go, will
Good.
you?
Apologies, but the sergeant wants a word.
It's about burning down print houses, I know. It was a terrible idea. I should never have done. Oi!
Now the hard
Someone
part.
get me out of here!
Oh, as long as we don't have anybody popping up like I thought we would.
That's it.
Oh yeah, I expected carriages right off. Cool. This one won't be too bad.
Here now.
Not bad at all. That went a lot easier than I anticipated.
Good. Thank you. One less building.
Let's do this one because this one just inquires a murder. Blah blah blah. All right. What do you think we're gonna have here, I wonder? Apparently she's not crazy enough to jump across the street like Ezio usually was. But to be fair, these streets are like 10 times wider than Ezio's.
This is it. This is my moment.
Excuse me, lady. Wow, what? Move it with your big skirt. Guess we run now. Oh, we are. Wonder why those two don't have red spots in them. Oh, there's one here and then one there. They're not there because of a different high viewpoint. That one I would bet money on it. Alright, let's go to this block. I wonder why they call them coppers. Like, I don't get that one. Ooh, open top carriage. Mine. Bye. I got things to do. People to kill. Huh. So a lot of them I gotta get up and take a look at here.
Now, Miss Duke, no need to fuss.
What's all the ruckus?
Some quiet would be much appreciated.
Aye, I know Aberline sent you. He's been on my trail for a while.
It's a he, not a she, bud.
Let me out! Get me out of here!
Oh, I bet you this is supposed to be a one-way street, and that's why it wants me to go the other way. That would make sense. Make a lot of sense, actually. Over there. These bounty hunts are being a lot easier than I remember them being. Like, a lot easier. Does that create? Nope. That didn't sound right, did it? Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Alright, let's go over here, I guess. I'm gonna kick you off the roof, lady. Oh, that went quick. 4 left. Ooh, that was a large bullet pouch. That will come in handy. Oh, that was the wrong button. All right, 1 left. Ouch. take it. Alright, next one. Money lenders. Love seeing these big huge signs on the side of buildings. It's just weird to me. Alright, what do we got here? Park. Bye-bye. Bye, Felicia. Surprised I got him with that headshot, to be honest.
Easy now.
Of course I got stuck by that. Oh, they got me. Alright, let's try this again. Fortunately, this time I don't have much of anything on me. Let's try to be a little bit sneakier, shall we? And I'm entering the wrong side of the building. That's better. Yeah, there's something on your shoe.
Hang in there.
You're the most wonderful.
Alright, let's work our way down. Wait, is the foreman up? Foreman is up. Oh, I got a sneeze coming. Ooh, excuse me.
Maybe a night in the pit would inspire you.
Go on. I don't want you around here when I stab the foreman. If you notice that the sound rings give a indication on where the people are around you. Level sounds are on the right, down sounds are on the left. So if down sound is on the left. Oof. That sounded gooey. Alright, now let's go down and try to liberate the last 3 children without dying. Ah, that'll do though.
I'll be right back.
You're awful grown up, ain't you?
Oh, that'll work. I'll take it. Alright, since... Oh, wrong button. I wanted this button. We're going to enter her skills. 9. That's a good number. Let's see, what are the good ones? Execute, we'll take that one. What's this one? Combat stamina. Alright, we're going to wait for this one because she clearly needs it when she doesn't have any I'm drawing a blank on what it is. Oh, I can't do the obsidian one yet? What do I need to craft it? I'm actually going to do this one because I like this obsidian lion cane. Let me look. Actually, no, it's not that great compared to the other ones, even though it looks amazing. What am I missing? Oh, the fire opal. Medicine efficiency. Outfits. Melanie Millane. Actually, I might run that one because it's a good run capacity and it's pretty. But I prefer her Master Assassin gown. We're gonna run this for a bit. We're not gonna upgrade it though. We will change the color. What's no color look like? Oh yeah, the blood red. We're gonna run with that. Where's her capes? Eh. But it's needed for stealth and defense. We're gonna run that one. Alright. Gang upgrades maybe? No. Wait, let's see if we can do... Nope. Alright, that's where we're gonna leave them. Because we can't afford enhanced firepower. Oh yeah, that's a pretty little outfit on her.
What do you expect of this city?
Alright, looks like this gang stronghold will probably be the last one. And then we'll go and do the rest of the sequence. No up? Oh, no, we can't go up when there's a thing in the way, huh? There we go. Crane. It's a crane. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, let's see what that does. Let's see if she's got that long arm. Nope. Alright, let's see. There's the heist plans right there. In Evie. At least I think this is the one with the heist plans. I could be wrong. Fairly certain it's this table. Alright, let's go kill those last three. trying to do this around these two policemen. Yeah, you're dead, bud. Alright, we did a pretty good square. Let's go get to a bad penny, and if we cross either one of those two, we'll pick them up.
I don't have time to deal with street rats. String them up.
We gotta fight. Come on, 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 come on. See if I can kill her. Man. Oh man, I just drew the wrong way. That's upsetting. Oh well. Oh well. 'Tis what it is. Templar hut. I am actually. Is it inside that building? It is. Charlie and Big B. Is that enough for them to hear? No. Now go kill your brother. Not gonna happen. Oh, it did happen. Cool. And then she's gonna die of poisoning. So we're good. We can get out of here. Oh, I thought we could anyway. You make him. Oh, oh, that's frustrating. I had it too. That was very frustrating. But I went too far too fast. And they said, nope, out of luck, babe. City of London's almost done. There's only 3 more left. Oh, good. We got that skill point I wanted. Alright, let's get all the way over there. And we will swip over to Jacob. Well, I think I'll be able to make it across the road. Boo boo boo. A couple of birds. That is most likely an eagle's nest. I don't want to go over there. I wonder if this will let me automatically switch over too if I hop over here. Yep, automatically switches me to Jacob. Cool.
Well, what say you?
You're not gonna like it.
Now, see here. I am graced with the Aberline family's robust constitution.
2 pennies robbing the Bank of England.
The governor of the bank. I think I might need to sit down.
There's no time for that. Bastard's probably deep in the vault by now.
However you get in, I don't want to know.
Of course. But do you know how I can get in?
He just said he doesn't want to know. Come on, Jacob.
The bank is designed to protect England's gold reserves. A fortress, guarded under lock and key. There is the bank manager, Mr. Osborne. Only he is allowed free access to the vault. You can spot him near the entrance. Oh yes, one man keeps a close watch on the vault door. He watches it like a hawk. If he sees you, he's sure to seal it.
The guard captain, Gus Howard, knows Twopenny well. He is in on this, I'm certain.
Mr. Fry, please use discretion. The only way to implicate Twopenny is to catch him in the act. Do not jeopardize him. No big displays. This is the Bank of England. If you encounter any trouble, I'll be in the atrium. In disguise.
Man loves his disguises. Alright, since we have the opportunity, see if it'll let me upgrade the skills before I jump in. Because he also needs combat stamina. What else we got here? Execute number 2. Slayer. No, let's take stealth. Need stealth in this one. I'll take that last number 1 up there. Unstoppable. Can I do octopus hands? I can, and it's fairly cheap. I don't have his master outfit yet. Alright. Onward. Over here to the Cockrum merchants. Oh. He doesn't have it. Oh, he ain't got nothing. This is gonna be rough. I like how this points out all the entry points.
Get the bastard! Get him!
Well, there goes that. That went about as badly as you could hope that that would go for. Screw it. Let's just do this the rough way, because this is how Jacob would do it. And if I die, I can start again, right? Ooh, execution! Thank you. Let's try this again. Because I failed miserably. Alright, let's try this again. No health, nothing but 10 rounds of my revolver ammo and voltaic bombs. It's gonna be rough. But let's try not to kill that unique kill opportunity this time. No? Thought we were supposed to have a conversation with this gent. Oh, we gotta take him over there, apparently. Okay.
Why can't Tupany just go home and leave this to the professionals?
Oh, fancy. Fitting for two pennies too.
Nearly done, I hope.
Well, that worked easier than you would think it should have. Where'd he go? Oh, I don't remember where it's at.
We should be nearly finished by now.
Oh, where is it? There is essentially a side vault that has not just only a hidden passage in it, but there is one that it's gonna go poorly, isn't it? Go as poorly as I thought it was going to. Da, 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 da. Don't remember. Well, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just end it. I'm gonna wait for Two Penny to walk back. Or I could just shoot him in the face and be done. We'll wait for him to come back around.
Mr. Starrick will be pleased with our work tonight.
There he is. No, not him. Oh well. Hello. Goodbye. I'll take it.
You've stolen your last shilling from the people of London.
Those animals squander their savings. We are the experts in investment. Nothing would be built or improved. Nothing would rise above the muck without our hand guiding. No creating the future. They benefit as much as their work.
It is their city, not yours.
Without our investments, there would be no city.
for the path of the dead.
Do you think he gets a new handkerchief for each kill? Or is all the blood just mingling together on one? Now to get out of here. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Enjoy that, boys. Getting out of here. Do I have to climb? Yep, gotta climb. Thought I'd get to ride the lift. Uh-oh. Shh.
There's some sort of scuffle over there.
Bye.
Thank goodness, the police! We're saved!
Arrest them all for robbing the people of England. The Bank of England is closed until further notice.
The currency a laughing stock. Inflation out of control, twopenny brutally murdered.
And yet Parliament does nothing.
The bill will be defeated, sir. That buffoon Disraeli shall be taken care of. It has been arranged, upon my honor.
Your honor carries little weight.
How dare you, sir!
The poor people of this city have suffered enough. Today I granted a significant rise to my staff in order to counter inflation.
What?
I would supply all of London if I could. Meanwhile, you sit in your club and wax poetic with promises your honor cannot pay. Your family's fortune, however. I wonder what they would offer to keep your record out of the newspapers. About the same as Disraeli would offer for your balls, I'd wager. But let's be generous. Why limit ourselves to one or the other when we can have it all? What say you, sir? Shall I come collect? No more dallying. The halls of Parliament must be free to govern. Again. Understood? You may see yourself out.
That was the end of sequence 6, and it was an interesting one. Another couple deaths and more to come. Tomorrow we'll be doing the same thing with sequence 7, doing a little bit as much as we can within that set 2.5 time frame. And if for some chance we don't get through it before that time and we have to cut it end, we'll do it all during sequence 8 in 2 days. So I hope you've enjoyed the content that I've brought to you as much as I've enjoyed giving it to you. And if that is true, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Take a look at the links below for my social media. And until next time, have a great night.